Hi, this is part 3, extra things for the room. We're going to cover TVs, decorating the walls, and how to add like a rug. So, without further ado, we'll get started. Now, we've already kind of taken up some of our dresser space here with bowling balls, but we need another dresser to put a little TV on. So, I'm going to draw, down here, I'm going to draw a line, not for the front of the dresser, because we're probably not going to see this one. I'm going to draw kind of the edge, and I know I'm going to lose a lot of this shape, but that's okay. I'm going to have to erase most of these lines I'm drawing, and that's alright. So what I'm doing is setting up this shape, this perfect square, or whatever shape you end up using, and I know that this is actually the other edge. I'm going to connect, make this go back further, connect to the vanishing point, draw that line going backwards, connect to the vanishing point, draw this line going backwards, connect to the vanishing point, and oops, almost made a mistake there, draw a line going backwards. Okay, so I've got a lot of lines. Which ones do I erase? Well, I'm going to erase everything but the 3 I just drew. So this cabinet is going to cover over part of our drawing from the other cabinet, and that's okay. It's going to cover over this ground line. And now we have a second cabinet in our room. And we can go in and we can add lines that break it up for shelving. And we can even make the shelves about the same size by connecting vanishing point, the marker for the other line, and just continuing it down on our new shelf unit. Now we are going to lose some of this unit. We're not going to see all of this piece of furniture, and that's all right. Where we're standing, we don't see it. We're standing in a room probably next to it, and we only see part of it, and that's okay. So let's add our TV, and I'm going to do the TV kind of the same way I did this one. I'm going to set up kind of the edge of it, the edge of the TV probably closest to this, and so I'm just going to go, I'm going to kind of cheat so I don't have to use a ruler. I'm going to draw my basic shape. I'm not going to draw all of it because I know I'm going to erase some of this basic shape. I'm going to go backwards, vanishing point, corner, backwards, vanishing point, corner, backwards, vanishing point, corner, backwards. Now, I did these two really close together because that's the top of the TV, and I'm going to lose some detail there. That's okay. Now I might add just a little shape down below for the base. And we've got a TV. You can even put a little dot there. If you want to get kind of crazy sauce on your TV, you could go, you can draw a horizon line, because the picture of the TV even is like a poster. Everything on this kind of still relates to that. Now, if you were, and you could draw a different vanishing point for all the stuff going on the TV. Oh, Miss Brown, you're getting super complicated. I know. This one is for the experts. If you want to try something crazy, the picture you draw on the TV, it's going to have its own vanishing point. But the horizon line that vanishing point is on is going to point to that vanishing point because this TV is at an angle. So if the TV is showing a straight line, that straight line that's on the TV points here. Yeah, it's crazy sauce. If everything is a little bit wonky, so all the straight lines point there. So if I redrew this bedroom on a TV, let's say maybe this person's watching a film about YouTube video about how to draw bedrooms. Not that anybody would ever watch a YouTube video about how to draw bedrooms. All of the lines in the scene that are straight on ours point to our vanishing point. All the lines that are diagonal point to that one. And that gets things really confusing really fast. So this is, again, a little bit extra for those people who want to go above and beyond the normal drawing here. And also, when we start hitting reflection, some of these rules get crazy sauce. So mirrors and TVs and other things that reflect objects, oh man, all of those things just go crazy sauce. So, like we did in our drawing of the bedroom, I'm just going in and adding my TV bedroom. And we can add more to that. We can make make it space. And why not? Just because everybody has been talking about Among Us so much lately, we'll just add a little Among Us, dude. There we go. So our TV is there. We've got an image on the TV, and it even has its own rules for stuff. Make a really big Among Us dude coming up next to him. Notice how I use the guidelines to decide how big? That helped me decide where the Among Us character was in relation to the other one. And we've got something kind of cool going on. You can add some shading for a little extra. Alright, let's move on to rugs. Now, rugs and other things like that are going to follow the same basic rules. So I'm just going to draw a rectangle by drawing a line down here. And I'm going to connect that line with lines that go to my vanishing point. And then connect it there. Grid paper is easy. Grid paper solves so many problems of having to use rulers or skip rulers. Now, I'm going to round both of my edges, erase the extra, and I have a rug that I can make fuzzy with some little fuzz lines there. Alright, so we've got TV, we've got a rug, we even showed how to draw an image on the TV. And last but not least, let's add a lamp hanging down from the top of the room. And this lamp, it's not very long, so it's not really going to have to worry about any of the rules of perspective. We're not going to change anything on that. It's just a flat shape that we're seeing most of. Okay, throwing some shading here. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, I'll leave you with this. If you want to do a decoration on your walls, maybe a two-tone paint, do the same thing we did for the windows. Connect that spot to the vanishing point. Connect that spot to the vanishing point. Now, this line that I drew is slightly under my horizon line, so it'll point down. And all I'm doing is just shading to make it look like they have a darker color of paint on the bottom half of the wall. And a lot of people do that because it hides the grubs, because most, especially in kids' rooms, it hides all the dirt and makes cleaning crayon easier. Alright, so there we go. That is part 3 of 3 that covered most of everything else. Leave any comments or send me an email of stuff you'd like to see for the next video. Have a good day.